boycott the league decision to suspend Michael Henderson, who made the call, the erroneous whistle the other night, the inadvertent whistle. They wore 62. And Canby competing for it. It comes to Vashawn Leonard. Denver down 6-4.
Good team rebound by the Nuggets.
Count the basket. A.Miller going strong to the hole.
Veteran play, realizing Parker was not set up and just attacked right at his body and able to draw it, shut the Spurs down, because they are not a team that can play one-on-one basketball.
Fancy move by Carmelo, but he couldn't close the deal. Nesterovic gets it back and flips it in.
And they struggle out of.
Here's Tony Parker in a rush the other direction.
Spurs sprinting the ball up hard, and again, what that does is it creates opportunities.
Again, they're getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, the pick.
14-9, San Antonio. Turkoglu came up with Sacramento. Here's Parker to the hole. That'll count.
Now the Nuggets just have to get tougher, take away middle lane drives, and they haven't been able to do that so far. Parker able to just turn the corner and go right at Canby and able to finish.
Now, maybe one of the more disappointing things with the Nuggets this year in what has been a terrific season, you get down by 10 or 12.
It really is. They know what to do. They know how to shut you down. And Nuggets just, they've got to play with more intensity. Did
left hand.
A good movement, good fast break by the Nuggets. Just got to finish those type plays.
Parker eyes a three.
There's a little communication problem.
Much bigger player on Carmelo, put Bowen on Miller. Of course, Bowen's out of there right now. Here's Parker again. He's starting to feel it.
Again, just a simple pick and roll play, and then they got caught too deep.
18 away from Pepsi Center. And Kevin Willis allowed to work around the day. Slams it back home.
The corner in the lane. Weak side has to help. Nobody to block off Willis. Just dunks it. Some life to the Nuggets offensively if they can tune it up defensively.
Parker, too easy, way too easy.
One of these toughness type games, you've got to play the Spurs very physical. If you don't, they will overmatch you.
And Nesterovic, he has 8 points. He's hurt Denver. Again, shot clock winding down. Good shot by Boykins, but it was a contested shot. So the Nuggets
look much better offensively in the second quarter. And just it's going to rely on defense.
Ginobili, nice little screen and roll with Nesterovic, who's got 10. The play by San Antonio.
Again, just a little pick play. Nesterovic comes up. Doliak has to help, but you see no Nuggets. Rodney White or Chris Anderson in position to do that. Too tight. When you get too tight to your man on the weak side, that's what ends up happening.
The next day by the Suns and signed once he cleared waivers by San Antonio. Bowen up on Anthony. Here's Boykins, and Earl delivers again. 6 points for Earl Boykins, and they're 7 and 11. Doliak in for Canby, 8 to shoot it. Count the basket. Rose got caught up a little bit.
Wow, Popovich yelling, but watch Malik in the air. Earl comes down, they make the contact.
And that's 3 on Malik Rose, the replacement for Tim Duncan. He's going to have to come out.
A lot of help on him. Make him give that basketball up.
And the Nuggets now for the game. One of the things he loves about Carmelo Anthony and watching him, there's a steal by Nene. 2-man game with Boykins. Earl will go up and lay it in. Is that Carmelo
would have played last time down. You got the power forward Nene dishing off into the point guard. Earl Boykins for 2.
Well, you know what? San Antonio just moved it around the horn. Worry. And it's tapped in by Nesterovic.
Nene's just got to get tougher. Got to root them out when they get in that tight. Push them back underneath. Nuggets again, too many offensive rebound points in the paint. Kids starting to control that.
Boykins buries a long three, and Denver's within one.
One good sign for the Nuggets. They've been able to go to their bench and get some production. And that's...
How many minutes do you get in the lane there? As Ori hits, Parker was in the paint for about 5 minutes. He has 14 points, 14 of the Nuggets, 22 in the quarter.
Mainly because the Nuggets have been broken down defensively, and Spurs have been able to get in the paint. Oh, you're going to play hard.
Carmelo goes hard, but it's rejected. Here's Ginobili, and he'll lay it in past Boykins. And he was a Nugget last year for 3 ball games. Out of the University of Texas San Antonio, the lob, and Devin, welcome to the floor. Carmelo with his 19th and 20th points.
One if they take advantage of it quickly.
And Earl loses the basketball. They're up 51-47. And Ginobili drops it off. Nesterovic, an easy dunk.
Andre definitely shot that ball. That was not a pass. Nice to see Osimo before the game. He said they did like him, but they really felt like they were going to go with 3 point guards on their playoff roster. They made that move.
Yeah,
so good defensively.
Double clutch jumper by Parker, short. And again, Denver unable to get the defensive rebound, and Parker is able to convert.
Again, Melo's got to come up with some.
Leonard takes advantage as the ball got stripped, and he gets an easy 2. Nuggets down 2 again. Parker drifts in. Too easy. 19 points for Tony Parker.
He missed the shot. He splashes home that second free throw.
Parker gets a screen, and he drains a 3. It's down by 4. They're hanging tough. Trying to snap that 4-game losing streak.
Yeah, we've harped on it and harped on 26. Darko has 21 on the season.
Loose basketball. Carmelo nearly came up with it. Andre has a chance at it. Bowen ends up with it. Shot clock at 3. Parker. Oh, man, does that hurt.
Watch the scramble. Melo with a great hustle job. Almost comes up with it. Deflects it. Dives on it. Parker keeps it alive. Andre, I'd like to see Andre go to the floor in that situation. Come up with that loose ball.
Robert Horry, top of the key jumper. And Nesterovic taps it in. It's a 9-point lead. Nesterovic with 18 points. Going to the glass, and he was boxed out. Nesterovic boxed him out. Horry ended up with the basketball. Parker for 3 again. He's got 28. So now Andre will get the 2 free throws. Goliath drives, and he left it short off the glass. Kevin Willis hands off to Tony Parker. 3-ball Turkoglu, and it comes to Willis, and he ends up laying it in.
Goliath tried to go for the body, never saw the ball. Willis just slips in. Again, just one guy out hustling 2 Nuggets.
Will return home after the game. They have the Knicks tomorrow night, who are resting in Denver. You have to find ways. It is not easy. I mean, teams are not going to give you anything. Good pick by Miller, and on the rip, that's goaltending. Still very much have a chance to win this game. Here's Kevin Willis.
Tony Parker with a little blunt out of his chin, and it's going to stop play until
Renee loses it. Kevin Willis grabs it off to Parker. The injured list, but he's not going to be out an extended period, they don't believe. Here's Horry. Finds Willis. Boy, Kevin Willis. This is a throwback game for Willis.
he figures he can get it going.
How about Kevin? Playing in his 1,372nd game tonight. Chris Anderson underneath flips it in. That's 5th all-time, and just John Barry leaning in, and Ginobili has the rebound. Nuggets still with 1 rebound on the offensive end. Kevin Willis with 11.
Well, Kevin Willis gets right, he contests the shot. Watch him get out on the fast break. He's running hard, but Ginobili just pushes the ball, and when you push it that hard, good things happen. Playing with the kind of energy. I mean, they've had technicals tonight from the coaching staff. They've had
4-game losing streak, and Portland and Utah coming. It didn't matter who played or didn't play. They had to have an extraordinary effort. They were also trying to exercise the demon.
They have gotten out of sync a little bit. They're going to have to rectify those problems.
Michael Doliak got it blocked by Kevin Willis. Charlie Ward leads a 4-on-1, and the party has started. Next summer will be enormous again for Skeeta in his development. Well, it's been an assault on the rim all night for San Antonio. Well, he is in there now. Just activated. And even there, where Rodney had a chance to grab the offensive rebound, he could not. Willis with a season-high 15. 1988. Oh, man, Kevin Willis. This is a throwback game to the 80s for Willis. Well, 2 seconds left. The Nuggets were in this game through 2.5 quarters, but it got away.